What's up, everybody? I know it's early and no one's here quite yet. But what's up, everybody? You're watching Live with the Hive. It's your boy D Graves. And this actually would be episode, I believe, 25. However, my boy G, he's unavailable today. So, with that said, I'm actually going to be working on just this piece for my show on the 24th. See what I can do with it, if it's even going to work out for me. I printed this on some watercolor paper because I've really been trying to work on my watercolors. But with the texture, I might have to mess around with it a little bit more than I thought. So what I'm going to be doing right now is doing some outlining and inking of this piece. I might have to get a thicker ink pen for this though. Hopefully you guys can see this clearly. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for stopping in. I'm inking this. Kai, what's good, man? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. This is just a quick little Spider-Man piece that I'm doing for a show. I got a show on the 24th. So I drew it myself. That's a good question, Kai. I drew it myself and I printed it out on watercolor paper. That way I can do it traditionally. But I did draw this. I drew it digitally on my iPad. Profitite. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Lily Gamer. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know it's probably confusing to see, but yeah, I did draw this. I'm just doing it traditionally because I want to watercolor it. So I printed it out on some watercolor paper so I can take it as far as I want to. Hope everyone's doing good today. Kai said, I subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Normally it's me and my boy that we do this show on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. But he had a few family situations that he had to tend to today. So he's not actually able to make the show. So we're just going to go ahead and ink this piece and, keep it going. I don't want to miss any days if we don't have to. So while you guys are here, let me ask you this. Do y'all think I should maybe put color on this or should I just do black and white? I'm leaning towards color. I want to do some watercolor on it, but what are y'all thinking? Prophet Ike says, pretty steady hand. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Kai says, I think you should color it. Prophet Ike says color. Snickers says black and white. Okay. So we do have another vote for black and white. Color does sound good, though. It does. I might do both. I can show you guys if anybody wants to see. Do you guys want to see the digital version of this? I'll show you guys. Let me find it. It's in one of my digital sketchbooks. I do a lot of digital work, but recently I've been wanting to do a lot more. Let me see. Here we go. So here's the digital version of this. Look at that. You say give him a MAGA hat? So yeah, we're going to ink this piece. I don't know if I'll be on long enough to do full colors, but we can definitely get started. How many of y'all like Spider-Man? Is this anybody's favorite character out there? He's one of my favorite characters to draw, for sure. Let's see. Do you have any alcohol markers? Kai wants to know. Yeah, I do. I do have alcohol markers. I use Prismacolor markers. Like here's a Prismacolor. I use Prismacolor markers. I have some Copic markers. I also just got these markers right here, but they're not alcohol. I think they're water based, but they're really good. They're very vibrant and stuff, so I got these. This is a pack of 72, and one side is a brush marker, and the other side is a fine liner. I'll show you an example of a piece that I did with that. Look, this is what this looks like. If I can find the sketchbook. So I did this, and I used those markers on there, so they're bright and vibrant. I did this yesterday on live. We started off doing Pokemon. This month is supposed to be the month of Pokemon, but I'm just gonna do what I need to do, and I'll save the Pokemon for when my boy is on stream with me. So that's the plan. Snicker says, Barry, anyone pays attention to me? Efron says, give him a MAGA hat. Kai says, I think it would look good with it. I'm learning to draw too. I love Deadpool. I suggest you to use them to color it. It would be sick. I agree. I do think it would be cool. I do have this on watercolor paper right now, so that's the goal. I want to try that out, but I mean, I could print it out as many times as I want. That's the beauty of it. And right now, it doesn't even seem like this marker is doing too good with this paper. I might have to use something else. I don't know if I should try this, though. I might have to just keep going with this. This paper is too thick. It's got a hard texture to it, too. Let's see. You should use them to color that Pokemon. Pokemons, I love Pokemon. Have you ever drawn Lucario? I have not. I haven't drawn a lot of Pokemon at all. This is going to be my first real time, taking time to draw Pokemon. So I'll write a note of that, and he might be one of the characters that we do. What do you like about him? Is it like, does he have a cool design? Does he have cool powers, or what? What's special about him? Let's see. It's my favorite. Kai also says, "Oh boy, it's late. I'm sorry, I gotta go back studying. I'll see you again on your channel. Have a nice day." Thank you. Go ahead and get back to work. I appreciate that. Real Dog Riz says, "Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that, Real Dog." Kai says, "I love his design, his powers. Like the sphere thing. It reminds me a lot of Goku and the colors and all. It's always been my favorite." Okay, I'll definitely take a note of that, Kai, and we'll see you later, man. I'll probably look into that. I'll look into that Pokemon, see if we can do him. I hope you have a good day. I think I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to do this in color. So I really just want to get the outline. I want to show you guys some of the things that I have been doing. If you haven't been tuning in the past few days, I've been working on a lot of different DBZ paintings. So look, I did this one of Vegeta. Now this has markers on it. This doesn't have watercolor, that's markers. And then this is Goku, and this is also marker. I did this, and this is watercolor. I'm done with this one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just call this one complete. Hope y'all dig that. Oh, we got my boy Armalite. What's up, Armalite? D, what did I say about leaving food outside for me? Now I gotta eat your couch. Savage. You start off with violence. And you know what? I love it. I love it. I'm glad you're here, Armalite. How's your day been so far, brother? He said Armalite said those came out cool AF. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I'm trying to decide on a lot of these things here. I think this is going to be a rim light all right here. All the way up to here. Rim light. I'm going to go ahead and outline the rim light because it keeps me on task. Armalite says, my day's been good so far. How about you? My day's been good. I did get a little bit of bad news this morning. There was a passing in the family, so I'm getting a lot of calls and stuff about that. So I want to make sure that I do a stream and I don't miss any days. But I probably won't be on for too long, bro. Not too long. I got a few more calls I gotta make. Armalite says, I used to draw Spider-Man a lot as a kid, but never made a good drawing of him, lol. Maybe if I kept going. I mean, maybe. I think you'd make a lot of good drawings if you would have just kept going. But I understand. I had a moment of time too where I stopped drawing because I had that, imposter syndrome. I was always comparing myself to my friends who drew. They drew either longer or a lot more than I did, and I wasn't ever satisfied with my results. So that did cause me to take a lot of time off, and I'm glad that I got back into it because shoot, I got a chance to meet people like my boy G and joining the cartoon block and stuff like that. So I'm always going to encourage my kid. I have two kids, and one of them draws, and I'm always trying to encourage him to keep going because, shoot, I know what it feels like to feel like you don't want to keep going and all that. But it's definitely worth it if you can fight through that. Mr. Grain says, how's your day? My day is all right. Armalite, that's unfortunate, brother. Hope all is good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, you had a valid reason. I just let it go for no reason. I mean, I'm sure you had a reason. Was it because you just stopped? Did you feel like you got burnt out? What was it exactly that caused you to stop drawing? I think this one might be too big. I got I got my brushes over here. Uh Abdullah AV, hello, how are you? How you doing, man? I appreciate you. I'm doing well. Armalite says, just I started putting my energy into other things like women. Yeah, I mean that happens. That happens. Was that like around high school or what? When would you say that you started that transition? I know what the pressures like are in high school. I used to be heavy into comic books and all of that, and then when I got into high school, I stopped. Like I wanted to play sports or whatever. That peer pressure. Maybe that's what you went through. I think this brush might be a little too fat for what I'm doing, but I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna rock with it. Let's see. It was in eighth grade because I had to grow up. I feel that, but being in the eighth grade, you don't. Do you really need to grow up? Like eighth grade, you're still pretty young in eighth grade. How old are you in eighth grade? Like 12, 13, maybe? But I'm not, negating the fact of what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying, but I feel like that's also society, man. We don't allow kids to be kids for long enough. I want to get this first layer of um his goggles in before I start putting the red and stuff. You said, so I was getting a lot of attention and stuff. Okay. That drawing I sent G was from seventh grade. Armalite said, no, I had to glow up, not a grow up. Got you. Got you. Okay. Now, that glow up is a whole different thing, man. I feel like I feel like that's very important. You got to do your glow up. Allow yourself to develop into your own person. You can ask G. G glue. He just went through his glow up like 2 weeks ago. I appreciate everybody who's here, man. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I thank you. My name is D Graves, and you're watching Live with the Hive. Typically, it would be me and one of my buddies that do this show together. My ace of spades, my brother from another mother, but he has some family business that he's dealing with. So as of right now, it's just me. When you guys come back, he won't be here tomorrow either. So tomorrow will be another light day. Maybe I'll take in suggestions and do some sketches and just interact with the chat and stuff. But I don't want to do the Pokemon without him because it's something that me and him plan to do. So I'm going to stick by that. Um, but we typically do our shows on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Thursdays are more like a little chill day, but Monday and Wednesday we really have objectives and things that we're trying to get done. So if you guys are into that, if you like comic art and comic art illustration and stuff like that, I would encourage you to subscribe not only to my channel but to his channel as well. His channel is The Real Chin Strap. G Hackler, The Real Chin Strap. Solid dude, solid artist. And we're just going down the road of making it in the game. You know? Trying to make it in the game. Let's see. Armalite said, I started working out and went through puberty and all that stuff. Yeah, I know that. So that's why G's been extra freaky. I mean, yeah, this dude is he's growing into his own. He's really discovering the type of artist and man and father that he's going to be. He's transitioning for the better. I'm going to keep guiding him on the right path to make sure that he reaches the highest heights. Um, what you guys are looking at right now, this is a digital sketch that I did for Spider-Man, and I am putting watercolor on it. The paper that I'm using is Arches cold press paper, and the size is a 10 by 14, I believe. 10 by 14. This is a cold press paper, so I'm really trying to figure out exactly what that means as far as the art goes and stuff like that. So far, I'm liking it. I think it takes really good with the watercolor. It absorbs the water in a good fashion to where it stays wet, but it doesn't dry out super fast and it isn't pooling. So that's good. I like that. Look at that. That actually looks pretty good. Armalite says, you're a sniper with that brush, managing to get the small brush to only ink up where you want, even on the really narrow spots. Thank you. Armalite, do you have kids, D? Yes, I have two kids. I have two boys. My oldest is 14, and my youngest is 8 years old. What about you, Armalite? Do you have any kids, buddy? Or are you waiting to exhale? This paper is so good, you guys. It's really good quality paper. I've only used a few sheets so far, and you know what? I want to show you. Here's another one that I printed out. I'm thinking about working on this too. I made this a sticker. This is a sticker design that I did, and I printed it out so I can make a piece as well. You guys think that would be a good traditional piece? Let me know. Armalite says, awesome. I wasn't sure. Armalite says, I could have kids, but yeah, I'm staying till I get to a more stable place in my life. Very mature. Armalite says, currently I've decided I'm going to go back into MMA and I'm going to compete. Okay. My goal is to compete in nationals and win. Okay. That's a hell of a goal, bro. I like that. Where do you stay at? Is it a lot of competition? Like, is MMA popular where you're at? Because I think you said you're in SoCal, right? Or did I mistake that? I don't want to be confusing you with one of the other viewers. You said, I'm going to start streaming in about 2 months from now. Oh, yeah? Like, what time? What time are you going to stream? Because if I'm not streaming, I'm going to tune in so I can harass you. Let's see. Not where I'm at, but where I'm planning on moving. There are popular MMA gyms. Okay. My cousin stays out in Colorado, and he's actually competing in MMA. He's got a fight coming up that I saw he had just posted. So I know it's pretty popular out there in Colorado. I like how the values of this is slowly getting to where I want. Let's see. La 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 la. Most likely in the mornings, earlier than our stream. What's is there a time difference between where you stay and where I'm at? Right now it is 11:06 my time. What time is it where you are? And regardless, if I miss your stream, I'll check you out on the replay, bro. I'll show support. You've been supporting us since day one. You know we gotta stop by, spam you a few times. You know, troll your chat. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. What weight class is he? I'm not sure. I can ask him. I'm not exactly sure what weight class he is. I'll ask him and see what he's got. That paint is changing up nicely. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, so we're on the same time. Dang. Okay. Well, if you're streaming while we're streaming, dude, then I'll check you out on the replay. That's the least. That's the least that I could do. All right. I'm going to try. I'm gonna try. Let me clean off this brush. I'm gonna start putting some red on him, but when I start with orange. I use a orange color, and then I progressively get darker to the red. So I don't ever just go in on red unless I'm doing markers and I'm doing it like as a sketch or something like that. But typically, I'm going to start with orange, and I feel like that just brings out more vibrancy in the color process. So I'm setting up some orange right now. Bear with me as I get this orange together. So I'm hoping that this is going to be the type of orange that I want. Let's start in here first. I'm not trying to put too much on where the black is supposed to go, but it doesn't matter because you can just cover up with black anyway. But I'm trying to be mindful of it. So I'm not overly avoiding it, but I'm also trying to avoid it, if that makes sense. And this is just the flat layer. This is going to get covered up ultimately anyway. So if you guys were doing watercolor, I would say don't really worry about it because you'll be able to cover it up and do more of what you want. It just makes it easier if you have a base. Armalite. You said I'm going to document my journey for people who want to do MMA, but also just want to build a community. Hey, I'm there, bro. I'm there. Whenever you get started, just let me know, and we'll shout you out on the chat and everything, dude. Once you get started, whenever you're ready to take that plunge, let us know. I know me and G will support. Let's see. I'm also going to stream my fights. Well, that's what I plan to do. Okay. IDK yet? How possible that'll be? Hey, it'll be as possible as you want it, man. Just set a goal for what you're trying to do and go after it. Just like art. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect as far as the orange. Thank you. I said, I understand how to do this stuff, but doing it is another thing because I'm rusty. I probably can't even draw a good circle. Yeah, I can't either. But don't tell nobody. Y'all just gotta witness it for yourselves. So here's what I'm thinking, you guys. This is my mindset. If I put the orange on here, even if I don't fully cover it with red and orange or extreme brightness is gonna look orange. It's in sunlight, so I'm a, I'm going off of that. And with this, with the lines in, I'm gonna try to make those black, but I'm not sure if that it might be a little too dark. I mean, not dark, but thick. Like I think I might have to make some adjustments with this. So I'm gonna just use this to kind of learn and see what I can do. If it comes out great, then cool. If not, I ain't really tripping over it. That's the whole point. It's the whole point of me doing some digital work to make it as easy and seamless as possible. Slowly building up these values. I'm not gonna go all the way up because I want that to be a highlight. And I don't know. I don't know what color I'm gonna put for the highlight yet. Maybe it'd be like yellow or something like that. Something bright. 7 people still watching. Thank you. Thank you guys for the likes too. I appreciate that. If you're here and you're watching, if you haven't done so, man, go ahead and give your boy a like. It really helps. It really helped me get my channel out there. Me and G would appreciate that. All the support. I'm over here mixing this paint. Um, let's see. Armalite said, yeah, definitely he has that orange base color on his suit in the comics. Yeah. Uh Meech Mix DLT, do you work for hire? I mean, yeah, I want to. I'm not currently, but that's the goal. If you have a project, I mean, my commissions are currently open. So if you have a project, if you have something in mind, let me know because, yeah, I am looking for opportunity, much like anyone else. I'm looking for opportunity. I'm also just enjoying the process. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to grow the YouTube channel, trying to do a lot. I feel like maybe not enough water is on this because it's kind of smearing a little funny. I don't want that to be a problem. Man, this wind is like tearing up over here. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but the wind is like crazy. Is it windy where y'all are? What's the weather like where y'all watching from? All right, I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with some red. Let's see. Armalite says it's looking even better how it's drying out. Thank you. Armalite also says it's a little windy there. It's already hot as hell. Is it really? It's chilly over here, bro. It's not too hot. It's kind of chilly. Starting to get that cold weather to come in. I'm gonna put some red on that. Let's see. Uh, Meech mix. It's mixed it. Oh, Meech mixed it. My bad. My bad. Meech mixed it. But yeah, I've wrote an entire manga style children's book. Did all the main characters, but I'm not so passionate about doing the art. Want to make more stories that represent Black kids. Yeah, I'm down with that. Armalite says, "Yeah, I live in hell. The mountains cook, so I'm in this valley." Yeah, I feel it. Meech Mixed It says, "I have a few books to start it." Okay, okay, I like that, dude. Where can I message me and let me see some of your work, bro? I would love to check that out. See what you got going on. That sounds dope. How do you guys feel about yellow being around the side, like for the rim light? You think a yellow would be good? Armalite says that sounds like a good project. I agree. Agreed. That sounds real good, bro. I'd like to see more about that. Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Armalite says I think you should do the red first to see how it looks. Okay. Meech Mixed It says you have zero color theory. Me either, bro. Me either. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. But as I was saying, the good thing is I printed that out, so it's nothing for me to print it again. But the point is, figuring it out. All right, all right. Let's do some of this red. So I'm gonna start off with the light red first. It's gonna look more like a dark orange. Let's see. I might have to go darker than this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go darker than that. I gotta follow through though. Um, let's see. You do art as well, Meech? Armalite is asking. Armalite also says that's perfect. Meech said, and send the draft cover art. Okay. Meech says, I'm terrible with poses and drawing. 3-dimensional. Man, trust me. Like I said, me and G are on the same journey. So I know exactly what you mean, bro. You gotta keep at it though. I'm really excited to see what you got going on with that project. That would be cool. What's the story about? Can you give us like a little synopsis of it or what? I know you said it was a children's book. What issues are you tackling with the youth? There's some spots here I'm definitely gonna have to clean up, but we're not tripping on that. let's say, I drew my. I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm terrible with poses drawing. If your cousin is a light heavyweight, pray for your cousin. uh, Meech Mixed It said, I do music mainly. I used to draw when I was younger. Okay. You drew your profile picture? I'll look at it once I finish with the stream, bro. I'll look at it. Um, Subscribe to the channel, that way I can find you and I'll go check you out. I'll check you out, man, I promise. See what you got going on over there. What type of music do you do? Because as you hear all the silence right here, I need something that I can play. I need music to play. You know, like VZA. Do you ever watch, well, if you're into art or whatever, I always watch VZA, which they do like a lot of art, you know, time lapses and stuff. And the music that they have in there, I've always wanted that in the background for my song, for my videos and stuff. We might have to do like a little collab or something. Let's see. I'm a real producer. I'll make whatever you need. Let's see. It's just an action adventure book where a boy and his pet get superpowers from radioactive waste. It's lighthearted. Yo, but that still sounds dope though. What kind of pet is it? Like a pit bull? It says, I'm a real producer. I'll make whatever you need. But Armalite says, I'll do a Sean Paul impression in the background as you draw. Hey, I need to invite you, bro. You need to join. Let me know when you're ready. Wrote it after getting my first dog, finally at age 27. Okay, so you're currently 27, or you were 27 when you wrote it? Sounds neat, Meech. He said, I love my dog. Thanks, Armalite. Yep. You know it's a pit bull. Ah, I said I called you out. I called you out on it. I knew you had that pit bull. That's still dope though, bro. Yeah, we gotta link up for sure, man. I wanna hear more about what you got going on. Meech said, I just turned 27 in September. I've had them for a year on Thanksgiving. Oh, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Believe it or not, I actually just turned 38 in October. So I just turned 38. Armalite says, well, women, the way the time cold, I want to be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature to shelter you from the storm. Are you dropping bars right now, bro? This is Armalite's audition. That's a Sean Paul. You over here quoting Sean Paul. I'm about to do some more of this red. This is about to be red though. Yo, I know it's a little off topic, but has anyone in the chat, have y'all seen that show Shogun? It's on Hulu. Has anyone been watching that? I don't know how old it is. I remember seeing a trailer in theaters, and I just got Hulu back, so I've been checking it out the past day. Is anyone watching that? Or am I like super late on that? That's a Sean Paul song. Meech said, and yeah, I subbed as soon as I seen you painted Spider-Man while scrolling my favorite hero. That's right. Armalite says it's a classic. As a kid, I used to imagine King Julian when I heard his songs. Looking good so far, Armalite. Thank you. His eyes make him look really spider-like. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Armalite, like if you've never seen Spider-Man before, this is how alien he looks. Yeah, I agree. I like to really push that limit with Spider-Man. I like him to look, I like him. I want him to be a little freaky sometimes. Radioactive spider, like he should be all long and lanky. But, they want everyone to be cute. They want him to be cute. He was an outcast in my mind. Bullied and picked on. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if this is exactly coming out how I envisioned, and I don't know what I want to change to make it more like I'm picturing. But I gotta follow through. But I don't know, you guys. This might not be exactly what I thought. Let's see what you guys are saying. Um, let's see. Looking at your Facebook, your attention to detail is crazy. You could definitely work for Marvel. Thank you, man. Thank you. Armalite says he freaky. Only when G's here. Armalite says he was definitely an outcast because he's so smart. He's not focused on all the dumb stuff people of his age are on. Yep, that's right. Bullied, but the smartest of them all. 100%. Meanwhile, he's so much more of a person than probably the entire city. Spider-Man ends up having to deal with so much loss, and he's juggling normal life with his Spider-Man life. That's fact. He's a very good-hearted person. He is, and anyone can be Spider-Man, you know. So there's a little Spider-Man in all of us. Pause. I gotta remember Armalite's in the chat, so you gotta stay on your P's and Q's because Armalite's a savage. I think it'll look better once I put the black on there. And the black is thick. Like if I stay true to where it's at, I might have to play with that a little bit more, but for now it's cool. Yo, Meech said no Drizzy. Let's clip that. Y'all would. Y'all would. We all got a little Spider-Man in us. I'm still trying to add in some more red into this tone. And then when I hit it with the black on there, it's gonna be solid. It's gonna be real good. I should put like gray for his goggles. I don't know. Armalite, he says he can't even be freaky with Mary Jane because he's radioactive. Supposedly in the comic, it ended up killing her. Dang. But in multiple comics, they have kids together, right? I'm even reading the new Amazing Spider-Man, and he's got a daughter in that. Now, this is an alternate universe Spider-Man, but it's a good read if you guys haven't read it already. They say Miles Morales. I'll say Miles Davis. We know the truth. Or like, yeah, a bit of gray in his goggles, maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking about that because I do want it to be toned. I don't want it to just be white. Uh, Meech says, to be honest, this is where I'd quit and crumble the paper up. You and me both, man. I'm fighting the urge not to do it right now, but I'm on live. So with that being said, I'm playing my cards right. Now, so when this dries off a little bit, I'm gonna let it dry off. I'm gonna show you guys how rich the color of these markers are. They're crazy, bro. Like if I were to do something, this is still wet. Yeah, it's still wet. I want to show you. Look at that. Look at how red that is. God, that's so dark. Can you see that? That little red right there? That's going to be dark as hell. I love it though. It's rich. Armalite says, yeah, he has kids in multiple realities. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. But check it out. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show y'all something since y'all my friends. Let me show you. All right, so Ultimate Spider-Man 1. I'm going to show you this. It might actually be on 2. Look. This is from the new Spider-Man book that's out right now. I don't know if you guys are reading it. So in this book, it's an alternate reality to where I think like Tony Stark is like he wasn't bitten by a radioactive spider, but Tony Stark gave him the powers through like nanotechnology. I want to show you the specific thing because he goes through a few different costumes. Sorry about that. Let's see, where's it at? Look, here's some different costumes. Look at that. I like that one. I think that's dope. I like the blue one. But obviously, you can't get over the classic. So, since this is a, I can really, it's a print, I can mark it up. I'm gonna just. These markers that I'm using, they're not alcohol based. I think they're water-based markers, which is cool because they blend in pretty well with the orange. Look at that. Let's see. The blue one's pretty cool. The orange one you could do a cool drawing of. Yeah. With black orange contrasts. Okay, I like that. Armalite asks, do I have a dog? Yeah, I have two big old mutts. They're both pit bulls, but they're pains in the ass. That's what they are. Bro, that shading is probably shut. Oh no. How you outlined it and now it looks red. Oh, pro, pro and shit. Okay, Armalite Pro. Thank you. Your autocorrects be having you. You about to get canceled. Thank you. So maybe I should bring this in a little bit more. Let's just do it straight. Instead of that little curve that I had, we're gonna play that one straight. I think that works a little better. Ooh. What y'all think? Is that looking all right? Let's see. Sky's writing says, "Wow, this is cool, lovely art. Thank you so much. Thank you so much." Um, Skipping up, it says, "Yeah, I hate this keyboard." I'm like, "You don't even know, bro. I have to be so careful because it would autocorrect whole words based on the context. I hate this phone." What phone is it? This is the Android 13. Oh, you said enough there, man. Arlight says, "Bro, I think this is the best art piece I've seen from you so far, and that's saying a lot. I like how you're doing the colors. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just experimenting right now. This honestly is truly mixed media because I'm mixing watercolors with marker and stuff. Plus his alien look. Thank you. Like you're a villain encountering Spider-Man for the first time, right? Ugh, look at that. Getting a good look at him. Also, what type of dogs do I have? They're both pit bulls. Armalite says it's a Pixel 6a or something like that. Yeah, I can't trust that. I can't trust that, man. It doesn't work for me. For me. For me. Put a little umph on this. I'm gonna have to make this dark a little darker. I can already tell. But for now it'll do. You want to hear something crazy, Armalite? Sometimes I find my best art comes when I'm lazy, like when I'm most lazy, because I start doing stuff that either I like know is wrong or I wouldn't normally do, but it gives me a different type of result that I wouldn't have gotten if I had played it straight or anything like that. I think when I put black on there, it's gonna look better. I think there's a black. Oh, they got gray in here too. On the light, this this has gray and black. I'm gonna try out this black. So this is a dual art. I don't know if you can see it. Dual art marker, and I got it off of Amazon. It was a 72 pack, and it wasn't expensive. I think it was like, I don't know, $30, something like that, maybe. Let's see. I got a Pixel 6a. I got it when it was on sale because my iPhone was done. I saw a video on that recently. It's because you're allowing your right brain to be in control instead of your left brain. That makes sense. Meech Mixed It says, "What was the art page you said you like their music?" Oh, VZA. VZA, like Victor Zebra Alpha, VZA. Armalite says, your left brain tries to be too specific and gets in the way with analytical thinking, but your right brain is abstract. Yeah, I dig that. Are you gonna shade his eyes with gray, the bluish gray they use in the comics? Yeah, yeah. I do want to put a cool tint on that for sure. Yes, I do. I think that is looking amazing, if I do say so myself. How's it coming along, you guys? Let's see. Yeah, I do some sample beats. You could do some sample beats for the live. Yeah, bro. I would love that. I would love that. I would love that. I right now I got a producer that is making some beats for me, and I'm gonna be using them in like my tutorial videos and even some of my lives. But there's a lot of things that I'm still learning as I'm doing live streaming and stuff like that. Like I don't use OBS or anything like that. So getting the music to play at a great quality is something that I want. I don't want to be blowing people's eardrums out or having poor quality music. So I'm trying to look in all the ways I can do that. I like how dark this actually came out. This black is really, it's really black. This is going to be what I have to do for the webbing too. I'm gonna try that gray pen and see how that works. So I have multiple options, which is great. It gives me 3 total gray ones. I don't know if they're cool gray. They look cool. They look like it's a cool gray. This is lighter than this one. So let me try the lighter one first. Let's see. Now, I think this would be good for the goggles. I'm just not sure exactly how I want to approach it. I still have so much I need to do with this, but it's looking good so far. There it is. Um, what up, everybody? What up? Thank you guys for stopping by. It said you were already this pro, but you know what I mean. I got you. Uh, Katie YT. I don't know how to pronounce that. K80YT. I think so. What's up, man? Michi, your OBS is easy, and use OBS. It's easy, and there's vertical streams and horizontal, so you can have double the algorithm. Yeah, that's right. Set up your phone like a webcam and use it in OBS. But see, the computer that I have is a Mac, but it's one of the older ones. So it's like a 2015 Mac. So when I was trying to use it with OBS, it was kind of giving me a bunch of, oh man, I'm smearing. It was giving me a few problems, to be honest with you. Benito says, yo, you're D? I thought the other man was D. Nah, I'm D. The other guy is G. Yeah. The other dude is G. Thank you guys for the likes, man. Thank you guys for the thumbs up and stuff. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a day for here, for right now. I might get on later, but I am gonna get off at the moment. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for tuning in. You're watching Live with the Hive. I'm your boy D. G is not here. He won't be back until maybe Monday. So if I do get back on, I'll probably be finishing this and maybe starting on this. That way I can do some art for you guys, but I don't take any of the suggestions for the Pokemon, so me and G have things to do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, man. Say, oh yeah, streaming on Mac isn't the move. Windows is better for that, I bet. Armalite says, yes, sir. Peace out, bro. Peace out to you guys. Peace and love to everybody. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll check you back. I'll check you back later. Everyone have a good night. Peace.